the common place anger has in our lives. Further, this book provides pastors, counselors, and other people helpers with a practical, Christ-centered resource to guide them in their ministries and to pass on to those they serve. Whether those ministries involve public preaching and/or teaching, or private discipling and/or counseling, the twofold ministry of the Word in Acts chapter 20, verse 20, this book aims to provide biblical counseling to help angry people change and grow. In John chapter 17, verse 17, it says, "Sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth." Chapter 1 presents an overview of biblical teaching on anger and defines anger as a whole-personed moral judgment against perceived evil. The next chapter offers practical criteria to distinguish righteous and sinful anger, illustrating the distinction with case studies of Bible characters. The heart of the book, chapters 3 and 4, explores the roots of sinful anger and discovers its final cause to lie not in one's situation, but in one's inner beliefs and motives. We then look at practical help to uproot our evil anger. The next pair of chapters presents some strategies for dealing with both revealed and concealed forms of angry behavior. Chapter 7 addresses the problem of anger against God, while Chapter 8 explores anger at yourself. I frequently encounter both in my counseling ministry. The former is more usual than we might admit, and is often undefined. The latter is often misdiagnosed as the need to forgive yourself. Chapter 9 outlines a three-step ministry strategy that addresses the person's situation, heart, and behavior. While every listener can apply these to his own life, this chapter especially helps us to minister more wisely and compassionately to our friends and family members. First, we must develop a caring relationship and seek to understand both the person and his situation. Second, we must help him recognize and root out the cause of his sinful anger through changing his beliefs and motives. Third, we must help him control and correct his expression of sinful anger through changing his words and actions. The final chapter seeks to motivate us to godly change based on God's warnings and promises. One will find that meditation on the 3 positive reasons and the accompanying 3 negative ones will aid their uprooting agenda. The appendices examine a pair of misunderstood anger texts, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26 and Hebrews chapter 12 verse 15, and provide practical growth assignments to help you and others apply the book's truths. Whether you tend to simmer or strike out, whether you implode or explode, there is biblical help for you. Jesus died and rose to help you uproot ungodly anger. 1. What is anger? Anger is a universal problem, prevalent in every culture, experienced by every generation. No one is isolated from its presence or immune from its poison. It permeates each person and spoils our most intimate relationships. Anger is a given part of our fallen human fabric. Sadly, this is true even in our Christian homes and churches. The believer in Christ is not exempt from anger. His words and gestures betray it. He wrestles with its remnants within, realizing the task assigned by 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 11, to abstain from sinful desires which war against your soul, and heeding the call of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 31 to get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. He battles it daily. Jack became a Christian at age 17 and met Jill when she was 24. In their 11 years of marriage, God has blessed them with steady employment, a comfortable home, and 2 healthy children. In many ways, they are living the American middle-class dream. They are active members of their local church and serve Christ each week as Sunday school teachers. Yet beneath this veneer of success lurks long-standing relational dynamics of anger. A high achiever and hard worker